A rising analyst, Mr. Dayo Sobowale, joins us now for a chat on the call made by news editors in Nigeria for the enhancement of media reportage of security issues and the need for partnership between journalists and security agencies. Mr. Sobowale, good afternoon again. Many thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure being here as usual.
Now, from your perspective, what specific security reporting failures might have prompted this call from the NGE?
It's not a matter of security failure. Okay. It's a call for responsible reporting and the need to marry patriotism and accuracy with responsible journalism. That's what they are trying to say. And it's about time they did that. You see, what they are saying is that the government should provide security. They have not sketched that issue. It's very important. And at the same time, they are saying that Nigerians should be, or Nigerian journalists should endeavor, try to be patriotic in reporting security issues. It's a very important matter. You know, there was a time government agencies were accusing, I would say us, as journalists, of glorifying murder, terrorism, and all that. But you have to report what you have to report. But at the same time, it is crucial and important to our professional ethics and integrity, you get me, to support government in keeping all of us safe. It is in our own interest. Invariably, Nigerians copy American journalism, but it is the worst example if we talk of security. You saw what happened when Trump and Netanyahu blew up the nuclear facilities in Iran. Even some American news media, I don't want to mention names, were saying that it was not correct, it was not true. Whereas later they showed evidence that what has been done has been done. They were divided along political lines because they didn't wish the government that did it well long after they lost the election. Similar things happen there too. Similar things happen there. The way some people criticize government, they use such blatant, insolent language, it is not civilized. That is what the Guild of Editors, they are the bosses of journalists, that's what we are trying to say. That you find a meeting point between objectivity and fairness to help government to secure all of us. Any other thing?
Mr. Dayo Sobowale, the NGA also stressed the need for closer collaboration between the media and security agencies. Right. And in your view, what does this effective partnership from both sides, what would it look like?
Well, it means you can speak truth at power, but say it in a fair and decent manner. You can disagree with power, or say it in a polite, concise, and firm manner, so they get it. It's not when people talk of government as if it is irresponsible, it is not accountable on all fronts. Forget that some people put them in power anyway. Some people voted for them. So you are being told, I'm a journalist too, you are being told to marry patriotism with fairness and objectivity, and not be like some. I will give you Walter Cronkite. Maybe you have heard of him. He's a very famous columnist in the U.S. He thought journalism was attacking government all the time, irrespective of what government was doing. And some of his colleagues were asked, if you have information on security that will be against your country, will you tell the security agencies or will you just publish it? He said they didn't have any commitment to the security agencies of the country. What the Guild of Editors is saying that we should not be that. That should be a collaborative effort to give out information, to criticize government, to hold government accountable, but at the same time to try to be fair, objective, and patriotic.
Okay, Mr. Sobowale, your points are noted about we should be patriotic and fair in our reportage and the likes. But one of our key roles is as a watchdog in society. And whether we like it or not, the security situation in the country today is horrendous at best.
You see?
It is. We
horrendous.
Yes.
Yes.
It's.
You want me to endorse your view or to say?
No. That's the premise.
question?
So my question is,
Yes.
how can journalists maintain their watchdog role while partnering with the same security agencies they're supposed to hold accountable for human rights violations and operational failures?
That's where professionalism comes in now.
Okay.
Professionalism and patriotism, and that's what the Guild of Editors is saying. Okay, I will give you a practical example. Invariably, our Air Force, they make mistake, they bomb some people. But you have forgotten that the people we are fighting have access to United Nations and all these people. I've had occasion to say it here, that we cannot hamstring our own soldiers to kill our opponents when we are talking of human rights violation, when you are in a theater of war. In the theater of war, there is scarce room for human rights observance, or else you will be in your grave before anybody can satisfy what you are doing. And that, you see, they have discovered now, they have vested interest in many nations promoting the interests of those fighting against the security of those nations. I will give you another example. In the UK sometime, there was a terrorist who was on trial, and the lawyer said that the law, that they cannot try him in the UK because it's Parliament that makes laws. You get me? And that there's United Nations human rights law that they are violating. But the British people, they didn't stop at that. They convened their Parliament, because Parliament is sovereign, and they made the law to make sure that that terrorist was brought to book legally. So we cannot hamstring ourselves with human rights violation or ask our soldiers to fight with one hand tied behind their back because they are observing human rights situation. It's only when you are safe that you can practice democracy or human rights observance. That's my answer.
Well, the NGA, they are addressing all sides of the divide. They're saying that the legislature should also review laws that inhibit press freedom. Now, in your opinion, what current laws more urgently or need review more urgently, especially when you look at press freedom in Nigeria?
You ask the Guild of Editors. You should ask them that.
We are all,
no, you are a journalist yourself.
Yes, but you're the
we
one
have been
answering
criticizing, no, I don't see any such laws. What they are saying is that they should not degenerate. That they should. We have a free press. That's why you can say yes, okay. very robustly free press. That's why we are saying all we are saying now. Now, in your sister countries in Burkina Faso, Mali, they are not saying this. You won't get back home. You get me? So, and you see, there's what?
What exactly are you referring to?
You don't understand?
No, you said we are saying some things that would maybe have consequences that would not help us get back home. What exactly are you talking about?
There you think it out. Do you get me now? You have said, you have criticized government here. Every time. You can't do it. Press freedom is not possible in areas where you have military government. So let us appreciate what we have. You see, don't get the analogy. And it's too bad. You see, you don't value what you have until you lose it. So we have press freedom here. But it does not mean that we should kowtow to everything government says. And at the same time, we should be polite in criticizing and holding government accountable.
Unfortunately, we're pressed for time. I would have loved to hear your opinion of what press freedom really is. Because if we look at the things that have happened in Nigeria, especially during protests, then it might be difficult.
Just look around you. Look around you and read about other places.
For your time. We appreciate your time and analysis as always. Thank you.